Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something every startup founder needs to understand: business strategy. Whether you're just starting out or you're trying to make your startup thrive, a solid business strategy can be the difference between success and failure. So, what exactly is business strategy and why is it so critical for startups? Let's break it down together. First things first, what is a business strategy? In simple terms, it's your game plan, the set of choices you make to achieve specific goals for your company. For startups, a business strategy is about finding the right path to sustainable growth. It answers questions like, what problem are we solving? Who are our customers? How do we reach them effectively? It's like a GPS guiding you through the uncertain journey of building a business. You might be thinking, why does my small startup need a strategy? Great question. The reality is, startups are often working with limited resources, whether that's money, time, or people. A clear strategy helps you focus those resources on what truly matters, reducing wasted effort. Think of it like being on a road trip with limited gas. You need a solid plan to get to your destination without running out of fuel. A well-defined strategy lets you prioritize opportunities, avoid costly distractions, and pivot when necessary. Now let's talk about what makes up a solid startup strategy. There are a few key components: vision and mission. This is your why. Why are you in business? What change do you want to make in the world? Value proposition. This is all about what makes your solution different or better than others. It's what makes your customers choose you over the competition. Target market. Who are the customers that need your product the most? Understanding your ideal customer profile is essential to building a strategy that fits. Competitive analysis. Startups need to know who their competitors are and how they can stand out. Remember, it's not just about what you do, it's how you do it better. Revenue model. This is about how you plan to make money. Whether it's through subscription services, one-time purchases, or advertising, having a clear revenue model is key. Marketing and sales. How do you plan to reach your customers? What's your go-to-market strategy? Okay, so now that we know what a business strategy is and why it matters, how do you actually create one for your startup? Here are some actionable steps. Start with customer research. Get out there and talk to potential customers. Understand their pain points. Create a lean canvas. This is a fantastic one-page tool that helps you map out your strategy quickly. You can list everything: your problem, solution, unique value, and more, all on one sheet. Test and iterate. Startups need to be agile. Your first strategy won't be perfect, and that's okay. Test your assumptions and learn from them. Set measurable goals. Use key performance indicators, or KPIs, to track whether your strategy is working. Remember, what gets measured gets improved. Once you've outlined your strategy, the next step is implementation. This is where the rubber meets the road. Break down your strategy into smaller, actionable tasks. Assign responsibilities to your team and set deadlines. For startups, execution speed is crucial. Tools like Trello, Asana, or even simple spreadsheets can help you stay organized and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Another key aspect is communication. Make sure your team understands the strategy and how their work contributes to the overall vision. A good strategy is useless if your team isn't aligned and motivated to execute it. Regular check-ins and team meetings help keep everyone focused on the big picture while adjusting for any new challenges. No strategy survives first contact with reality. As your startup grows, you will learn new things about your market, your customers, and even your own product. That's why it's important to stay flexible. Pivoting is a common term in the startup world. It means changing your direction based on what you've learned. Netflix started as a DVD rental service before pivoting to streaming. Slack began as an internal tool for a different product altogether. These companies succeeded because they adapted their strategies when they needed to. To do this effectively, keep track of your metrics, gather feedback, and be willing to make bold changes. Remember, adapting doesn't mean failure. It's a sign that you're learning. Let's look at a real-world example. Consider Airbnb. Initially, the founders struggled to gain traction. Their strategy involved solving a very specific problem: people needing affordable accommodations during busy events. By focusing on their value proposition, offering a unique local experience at a lower cost, they created a differentiated product in the market. They also pivoted their approach several times, including changing the platform's focus and iterating on how hosts were verified. Another great case is Dropbox. Dropbox started with a clear vision to make file storage and sharing seamless. Their strategy centered on simplicity and virality. They used a great referral program to grow their user base, offering extra storage space to users who invited friends. These examples highlight the importance of being clear on your target audience, value proposition, and having a flexible approach to growth. To wrap things up, I want to share some tools and resources that can help you craft and refine your business strategy. Lean Canvas. This tool is fantastic for putting all your ideas on one page. SWOT analysis helps you understand your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Business Model Canvas, similar to Lean Canvas, but more detailed for mature startups. Books I recommend: The Lean Startup by Eric Ries and Good Strategy, Bad Strategy by Richard Rumelt. Online courses, platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn. Learning offer courses specifically on business strategy for startups. Using these resources can make the process less overwhelming and give you frameworks to structure your thinking. A quick warning: there are a few common pitfalls you should avoid. The first is trying to serve everyone. If you think your product is for everyone, you'll struggle to market it to anyone effectively. Second, don't forget to focus on your unique strengths. Trying to copy the competition without adding your own twist will only get you lost in the noise. Finally, don't fear pivots. If the data shows you need a change, adapt your strategy. Another common mistake is overlooking financial planning. Your strategy needs to consider how you'll maintain cash flow, especially during the early stages when you may not be profitable. Always keep a close eye on your finances and have a plan for raising additional funds if needed. A well-crafted business strategy doesn't guarantee success, but it does give you the clarity to make smarter decisions and adapt quickly. Remember, startups are all about experimenting and learning, so your strategy should be a living, breathing document. If you found this guide helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips to help your startup journey. Also, I'd love to hear from you. What part of building your startup strategy do you find the most challenging? Drop a comment below and let's discuss.